Hello, hello, hello. I am La Trinity, and I'm here to coach you back to confidence. Lust of the eyes. The Bible says in 1 John chapter 2, verse 16, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world." But is of the world. And when I hear of the world, I hear the prince, Satan. Will you bow to him? Will you serve him? Will you really bow to your enemy, Satan, the deceiver, the magician, the liar, the master of deception, the snake? Will you bow to him out of satisfying your fleshly desires? See, that's the trick of the serpent. He comes in like the slithering, harmless, seemingly harmless snake that he is. And he tries to lure you in. Oh, just lay down that one time. You know the Lord will forgive you. Oh, you've had a stressful day at work. Take that one drink. It's not going to kill you. You know you serve a forgiving God. You know, take that pill that one time. Go out to the club that one time. Let your hair down that one time. Just that one time. It's just one time. I know you remember how it felt. I know you remember how it made you feel. Just one time, it's not going to kill you. You know, everybody has been getting on your nerves lately. Just one time. Not even knowing sometimes, and in reality, that one time, it can be your last time. Will you allow Satan to trick you and deceive you into going back to the things that the Lord has delivered you from? Didn't the Lord tell you to run? He told you to run. Why won't you be like Abraham and escape and obey? Why do you want to be like Lot's wife and look back? Is that where your heart is? See, I've grown to know information as I dwelt with the Lord, that you have two hearts and you have two eyes. See, your heart is your eyes and your eyes is your heart. What are you gazing upon? What are you desiring? What are you looking at? What are you fathoming? What are you remembering? Are you remembering things of your past? People, places, things, smells? What are you remembering? How are those moments making you feel? Remember, you have two eyes. And the lust of the eyes will always take you back into traps. It will always set you up for failure. Everything that looks good is not great. And everything that is great does not always look good. So you always have to examine things spiritually. Stop looking at things as though it is what it seems. Judge things spiritually always. 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 Do you always feel the need to want to go to strip clubs? Do you know why you always find yourselves at strip clubs? Don't make an excuse because you're not a dancer, because you don't want to go to the club. So you would rather go to a strip club. It's more calm. It's more selective for you. No. Were you introduced to porn at a young age? You know, kids letting you see weird videos in their phone. Do you have that story? Do you remember that? It was something to defile you. It defiled your perception to life. It brought in sin and iniquity from a young age. Then you started watching masturbation as you got older. Not even so much being intrigued, but it was just something that, let's watch this. Let's see what they're doing. You begin to have lust of the eyes at a young age. And now you find yourself in strip clubs all the time. You find yourself looking at women or looking at men in a sexual way. Your perception has been defiled. You look at things and the alternative of filth. Why do you have to look at that woman every time she passes by? Why does your eyes have to go straight to her breast or to her butt? Ask the Lord to clean you and deliver you. Woman, why do you always have to look at that man's physique and remember things of your past? Ask the Lord to deliver you. I pray that whoever is listening to this, wherever you are, that the Lord gives you strength to conquer the lust of the eyes. Because remember, you have two hearts. It's your eyes and your heart, and it's your eyes that is on your head. What do you desire? What do you see? What do you long for? What do you always find yourself watching and looking at? Remember, it will always lure you back in. Be aware and be assertive and pay attention. What are you gazing upon? Is it life or is it death?